Hello. What I just said was wow, because I'm really excited about what I see before me, and I'm getting ready to pull out the tripod that my paint case sits into the top of, and I keep looking back. Actually, I said welcome to you as well, but I'm looking back because the scene is very beautiful, and the actual iPad that I'm recording this on reflects for me, like a mirror, the view that I'm actually putting down on the paper. So you see me looking back a lot. We use a mirror as artists many times to reflect the view and also see our paper in that reflection so that we can see the artwork and see what we're putting down in comparison. So what I'm doing now is keeping all the bugs away from me because we're plein air painting, and I use peppermint oil many times in lotion or even in spray form so that I can keep all the little critters at bay. I don't really want to be bothered when I'm out there working. So I'm doing a little charcoal sketch now, putting in that walkway, the little bridge that goes over the water, and I'm putting it faintly in charcoal. When I go over it later in pastel, that charcoal will cover, but it'll also give me a guide as to where things go. Interesting how the water color keeps changing as the wind blows and moves it. So I'm just faintly sketching in those reeds that we see in the foreground. And the way we hold the charcoal is interesting too, because what we're working to do is just that, not work, but just freely put down the representation. Now that I'm working on the water just a little bit. Love how it just keeps changing. Even the leaves and branches blowing in the wind are changing. And now I'm looking for the far distant trees and starting to put the shape of those in, how they raise up just ever so slightly. As I'm looking at that little walkway over the water, which serves as kind of a bridge, I'm looking at how deep that value is that's in the shade and working to put that down with a little more depth of color. I'm slowed down as I work on this just a little because I'm looking at the detail, and I want to suggest those little divisions ever so slightly. As I'm sketching in that tree trunk, you might have noticed I'm just kind of using a back and forth motion and scrubbing in that color, the depth and darkness of that. And I'll go ahead over it in pastel later, but this is just the foundational sketch that shows me the values in the artwork. I'm not trying to be exactly gospel to what I see, but I want to have a little foundation down before I start to add color. If you're interested in seeing the pastel added onto this sketch, just inbox me your email and I will make sure and connect you, send you a copy of that. Also, if you're interested in any courses or demos that I do, let me know and I will be sure and share that information with you as well. This particular sketch was done near the Art Center in Des Moines. And I thank you very much for joining me. Have a wonderful day. And I look forward to connecting with you next time.